Hello everyone, it's me again, and I'm just going to show you a battle that I did on Cerebi.net. It's versus a person named Wazabi, just some random person I met on there, and we just decided to do a 5th gen battle. And this video is pretty much just showing about the quiver dance on the Valcorona and how good it is, and pretty much more of this new team that I have set up that actually worked pretty well. So I hope you enjoy, and here we go. Excuse me, I'm a little sick, so and I'm sorry about it being blurry again, but can't get the best quality on this camera. So anyways, he starts out with Axel Gore, and I started with my lead Swampert. Yeah, it's nothing really new, but I've never fought against one of those leads before. Not really sure what to expect. So he throws out a couple of spikes, and then I start out with Stealth Rock, and pretty much that's how we begin the match, like that. So I'm still not sure what that bug can do, so I'm not sure what he's going for. I guess just a basic setup or something. But he tries to bug buzz me, and I don't think it really does much damage because this is really a tank form of Swampert. So I decided to go for a Surf, see if I do some damage to it. And I'm not sure how much it'll take on it because I don't know the stats on that thing. But it looked like it did pretty good damage. And I kept forgetting what else type it is, and I found out later it's just grass. I mean, it's just bug, excuse me. But anyways, he does a U-turn and he switches out, which I kind of expected him to switch out because the Surf pretty much almost got rid of him. But randomly, I just do a Roar, and he pulls out that grass steel Pokemon, Ferrothorn, and I roar it out, and then out comes a Zapdos. And it gets hit by the rocks, so that's kind of what I wanted, to like rack up some points with the rocks. So I'm praying that the Zapdos didn't have Toxic, but it turns out it did, so it kind of hurt my Swampert a little bit. So I kind of stayed in thinking that he would switch out, but I think he just had it coming to me anyway. So yeah, he goes for the Toxic. I still stay in, I believe, and I believe I use Surf. Oh, excuse me, I use Roar. So I try to rack up some more points with those rocks. And I find out he has a Jelly Scent, or excuse me if I didn't say that wrong, that Ghost Water Pokemon or whatever. And I have one myself, but I just keep forgetting that what's it like to fight against it, that it has Water Absorb, but luckily I remember that, so... Anyways, I'm getting more damage by the poison. And he goes for the Surf. He's obviously more faster than I am. And does a decent amount of damage. I go for an Earthquake and find out it doesn't really do much damage to it. So it's a little more bulkier than I thought. And then, towards that, I'm not sure what else moves that thing knows, but I guess I get a little fearful and I kind of switch out. So I bring out my, pretty much my Ferrothorn that I have, that I've been wanting to get, that I finally have now. And it's such a good Pokemon, I suggest all of you get it. It's like the new Big Wall. It's so good, and Grass Steel is just, I guess, a really good typing. So he goes for the Recover. And I believe I go for Leech Seed, if I'm not mistaken. Because this one knows a Leech Seed. But first I gotta get the leftovers health. Oh, that's right, he switches. He probably thought I was going to do a Grass attack, that's why he switched. So it brings out the Bug. And this is when I get a little bit suspicious about that thing, because after I do the Leech Seed, I keep thinking that it knows a Fire move. For some reason, I don't really fear like any other move besides a Fire, mostly, or Fighting, because that's the only thing that can hurt this thing. So I pretty much start draining the life, and I switch out because I get fear that it's probably like it's got a Fire move, and I bring out my Chandler, thinking that, oh, it's gonna get boosted with the Fire attack. But it turns out he tried to do a Fighting move, and I guess that was pretty good on my half because I had a Ghost, so it all worked out in the end. And he ends up dying from the leech seed. And it comes to this part next that kind of freaked me out. He brings out his Garchomp, and I'm thinking I could outspeed it because this is a choice scarf to a Chandler. But I guess I have a pretty good guess that that thing is scarfed too. Because, or that or it's just Jolly, but I think I could still outspeed it because this is a timid nature Chandler with choice scarf, which I believe its maximum speed is 289. But this is when I really figure it out, because I bring out my Wobbuffet, and I immediately go for counter, guessing that he's going to do a move, but he does Earthquake again, so that's when I kind of determined that it is Scarf, because I was fearing a Sword Dance. And I go for the counter, and I end up killing the Garchomp, so that was a good part on my half. Hooray for Wobbuffet, yay! I don't know. But yeah, I believe it was Scarf, but you know, he never told me in the end, so, but had a pretty good hunch. Anyways, he brings out his, what's it called, the Conkeldor, whatever. He goes for Bulk Up, and I already immediately know that's going to happen because I found a lot of them online, and they usually go for Bulk Up. So I immediately just go for an Encore, and make him pretty much use it all up, or as much as he can. And I think this is where it gets kind of annoying for him. Excuse me. Because pretty much he just keeps doing Bulk Up, and I'm just healing my Wobbuffet. And all I do is just tickle it to death, or just use the move Tickle. So pretty much I'm contradicting what his Bulk Up is doing the whole time, so that's just kind of hilarious to me. So he's there, he's doing that, I go for the Tickle. What a stupid move, but it works so well. So he's just going at it. Keeps on going at it with that and the Tickle. So I'm not sure why. Oh, that's right, I forgot. But he just keeps going for the Bulk Up because the Encore is still going on. Sorry guys if this is taking a little bit of time, but I pretty much start tickling him some more, stopping that extra stat boost that's making it go up. Tickle, 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 tickle. I'm pretty sure you know what's coming next, because, well, he's going to do the same thing again, and, yep. I don't know, maybe you want to take an intermission right now or something and go to the bathroom or something, I don't know. This might take just a little bit of time. But I go for another Tickle. Yay, Tickle, Tickle. His attack and his defense goes down, as usual. And I'm waiting for that Encore to wear off now. Should be... yeah, there we go. And I immediately already know that he's thinking that I was going to do a counter, so he does Bulk Up again. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to do Encore again, because I know he's trying to fool me. And try to get some sneaking his way in. I'm pretty sure he was trying to go for Bulk Up and Payback, so... but, of course, this whole thing starts all over again, but... trust me, it won't be as long now, so it's getting to the point where it's going to go to the sweep. Ugh. Oh boy. Ugh. Yep, Tickle, Tickle. I gotta do it one more time. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. I'm pretty sure he's mad. So he goes for, I go for the Encore. Do. Yep. So I finally move it out, and I bring out the Valcorona. Now this just gives me a really good option to set up now, because even though there's just a few spikes, I just go immediately for the Quiver Dance, and he's just doing another Bulk Up. Excuse me, sorry. Ugh. So he switches out, but I'm already doing the Quiver Dance. It goes right for that, and I don't know what possessed me to stay in, but I just figure that I have enough special defense, even with the Quiver Dance, to survive an attack that he's going to do to me, even with like a stab, surf, or whatever. And I guess I kind of get lucky with this next move because I don't think it has very good accuracy. Hurricane, that is. I think it has 80, 50, no, not 50%. It's got to be like 80%, but I end up hitting the Jelly Scent and taking about a little over half its life, I think. And it gets confused, but the sad part is that in the confusion, it breaks through the confusion, and it actually hits me with Surf, so... And it's right there, so... I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to die, pretty much like, oh boy. But I guess the Quiver Dance and everything else kind of helped out. And it has pretty decent special defense, so I think that pretty much backed it up. So once again I go for another Hurricane, and it hits again, so lucky me. And then I end up killing the Jelly Scent. And I think that's all I needed was just one Quiver Dance to pretty much pull it off. It wasn't all that hard on that part. So it brings out his Zapdos, and I immediately go for a Heat Wave, and I already know I can outspeed it. And that's good that it came out because the Stealth Rocks is still set up, so it takes some damage. And I immediately go for the Heat Wave, and it hits. And I get stabbed out of that, so that's good. And Zapdos ends up dying. Oh yeah, and I forget this. The Volcarona also has Life Orb, so that's helping it out even more. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty much game over. And here I fear that the Hurricane's going to miss because it was inaccurate, so I go for an immediate Bug Buzz. I don't know what possessed me to do that. That might have been a misclick, but I know it was not very effective. But then luckily, out of blind luck, I get a critical hit with Bug Buzz. It's not very effective, but I get a critical hit, so yay, hooray for luck. That wasn't a smart move on my behalf, so that could have cost me the match right there. So I say throughout that point, it was just lucky. I don't know what possessed me to click that, so yeah. And he brings that out, and I go for another Heat Wave. And his Ferrothorn, I think, believes it. Yeah, I guess one hit KO'd. Yep. It ends up dying. And this is like the beauty of this Quiver Dance thing. It boosts up 3 stats: special defense, speed, and special attack. Such a good move. And that's the end of the match, folks. I'm sorry it took so long. Hope you enjoyed it, and take it easy, and bye.